Hi, it's Chris Titley speaking here, and we're live at the Sports Strategy Summit at the Brisbane Convention Centre. About 2:30, 3 o'clock already.
Almost 3 o'clock. Afternoon tea must be coming.
Afternoon tea must be coming. Lunch. How was lunch, Chris, by the way? We were with Chris Stanley, by the way, Managing Director of the Rugby World Cup.
I actually had to step out for a meeting, so
you're
lunch
hungry.
here.
Are you waiting for afternoon tea?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the afternoon tea.
Sweet or savoury for afternoon tea?
It's got to be sweet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably shouldn't say that for my waistline, but definitely sweet.
No, that's indeed. How have you enjoyed today thus far?
It's been good. The sessions are really interesting. I think it brings people together from different industries. Obviously, a big focus on Brisbane because of Brisbane 2032, but there's some really interesting panel conversations. Yeah, it's good, and obviously it's pretty exciting what's coming to Brisbane over the next few years.
I was going to say, Brisbane 2032 is not the main event. The main event's next year, isn't it?
Absolutely. Rugby World Cup 2027. And then 2 years later, the tournament will be in Australia, Rugby World Cup 2029, the women's tournament. So, yeah, there's a lot of rugby coming to this country. And then sevens in 2032, but the big focus, 428 days to go. Rugby World Cup 27.
428, is that right?
428.
Right. And hours and minutes yet?
428 days of opportunity. Not sure the days. We always work in Mondays. It's something like 61 Mondays to go.
What does the Managing Director of the Rugby World Cup do 428 days out now?
What do I do? Well, I'm fortunate I get to lead a really capable team. I've got an amazing team from the executive team all the way down. There's amazing talent in Australia. So, yeah, the ability to be leading a team that's delivering something quite special is probably the best part of my job. But ultimately, you know, the organisation's been going for just shy of 3 years. The platform's set, we know the cities, we know the venues, we've got all our major contracts done. What we're all focusing on now, obviously, is selling tickets. It's the most accessible Rugby World Cup ever. It's the biggest World Cup, more teams, more matches than ever before. Our first phase of ticketing, the pre-sale earlier this year, was incredible. 750,000 tickets sold from people from, I think it's 140-something countries. We're just wrapping up phase 2 and getting ready to sell whatever's left come 1st of October, 1 year to go.
1 year. So is 400 odd days, does it make you nervous that it's close or that, there's 400 days away still?
In some regards, I won't say nervous, excited, because it's about what we can do. And I was employee number 1, so I came in as 1,000 and something days, and you're like, 1,000 days is easy. But I think now it starts becoming real. The teams have been coming around the country, so each team gets the opportunity to come and see training grounds, their hotels, where they're going to actually be, these high-performing teams. We're up to number 19. We've got a couple of teams going around at the moment. That makes it real because it's, at the end of the day, the best Rugby World Cup can only be if the teams are performing at the best. So our job is to make sure they're performing
And what do the teams look for? Do they look like the distances from the hotel to the ground and the elevators and the traffic and all these things? Is it like
all of the above? And because you don't appreciate it, so a team like England will use a hotel. Most people know it's a hotel, right? You go in, you sleep, and there's some team rooms where they have their team meetings and lunches. But because they come together quite frequently, the way they set up a hotel versus a nation like Zimbabwe or a team from Hong Kong, China, because they don't get the opportunity to be together so much, they set their rooms up very differently. Some of it is around team building. So just the nuances around, and they don't want to come in on the day and go, right, what are we going to do? So their team managers are very particular, how are we going to set it up? So when the teams arrive, it's done. They don't have to think. Same for training grounds where they're going to have their cameras set up. Everything they want to know it now. How they're going to get their laundry done, how we're going to deliver everything for them, the types of food, the menus, very granular.
Wow.
It's quite an amazing thing to see what they look at that you and I probably wouldn't even consider.
And then from a consumer point of view, obviously 4 years is a long time in AI world and social media and whatnot. How are you thinking about fan engagement and content creators and people really getting on board the Rugby World Cup?
Yeah, so every city is going to have a fan festival location. Some sports call them fan zones as a fan festival locations. So those people that aren't going necessarily to the matches have got somewhere to go. Our broadcasts will be about 400 million hours of broadcasts around the world, so it's huge from that perspective. But but also we're looking at social media influencers, our ambassador program. What does that look like? How do we tell the stories behind not just what's going on the field? How do we make it feel a little bit more personal? And not just during the 6 weeks of the tournament. Some of that needs to start in advance. So what we're putting out on our platforms, every time we do an announcement, our comms team, they look at, well, what talent can we use that gets people to go, well, this is interesting content. So engaging with the tournament from now all the way through, because we need people to fall in love with rugby, be part of it all the way through. So hopefully they buy a ticket or 2 or 3.
All 3 or 4?
Yeah, or 4.
So we go back to 87. We've had like the past winners and past players, etc. How much involvement are they in terms of excitement levels or ambassadorships or something involved with, like, there's a rich history here?
There is a rich history, and next year's 40-year anniversary as well from the first World Cup. So 87, we're 27. The rugby ecosystem, so in Australia, the Classic Wallabies, but also the Global Rugby Players Foundation, they've got a lot of ambassadors and players that want to be involved in the tournament. They'll be out here either officially or unofficially, so they might be out there with their host union doing things. We'll utilise them as much as we possibly can to get them to engage with the fans. Some of them will be doing it specifically for South African fans or New Zealand fans. What we want them to do is do more than just talking about their host nation, talking about what the event means to them and what the history of a Rugby World Cup means for them.
If you look fast forward to the end of the event, what would you hope for?
What I hope for? I hope that it's been more than just 52 games of rugby. We're going to have 52 games, full stadium. National pride is really good so that everyone falls in love with, obviously, the Wallabies here in Australia, but also we've got 23 other teams coming. So adopting a second team, what does it look like? You know, you might not be able to get a ticket to a Wallabies game, so maybe you want to go and see Chile or Argentina. So
that was the fun part when when Australia hosted last time in 03.
03, yeah.
And there was about 8 games at Suncorp. I think I went to 7 of the 8. The one that I missed, unfortunately, was my mum's 60th birthday. Was New Zealand against Tonga, and they both did the haka against all the haka and the war dance.
Absolutely.
And I was like, oh, that's the one that it would have been just that moment. I missed that. But
and
those
those cultural challenges are the unique things that
we were cheering
can
on
be there.
Uruguay against England. It was fabulous. Yeah, they lost 100 and something or whatever. But it was the second team.
Yeah, absolutely. And everyone's got a little bit of heritage, so I'm sure somewhere along the line you can choose another team. But it's those kinds of things. Volunteerism.
Yep.
We've got a great volunteer program, so giving the opportunity for people either within rugby or new to rugby or just they want to be part of a fantastic event. So hopefully we've delivered a fantastic Team 27 volunteer program.
And then we've got a couple more sessions and then we're networking for an hour. What are you wanting to get out of today?
Well, this opportunity, especially obviously being in Brisbane, is to spend time with our stakeholders.
Do you like the winter? It's,
It's not bad, is it, out there? It's a little bit cold in Sydney. I'm quite happy to be in Brisbane right now. But no, meeting with our government partners, so Tourism Events Queensland, Brisbane Economic Development Agency, Suncorp Stadium, so the guys from there, they're all important partners, so spending time with them, but also meeting people that we might not actually know, who are doing things in and around sport that we can possibly either think about. We're open to ideas to do all different things during the World Cup, so it's always good at these. You always walk away with one little nugget, and you go, pretty cool, we might try that.
Oh, excellent. But, good. Well, I can't wait for next year, and it's going to be a huge event for Brisbane and Australia. And congratulations on everything thus far with the organisation. Long way to go, short way to go, depends on where you look at it. But thanks for doing the chat today.
Oh, not a problem. Thanks for having me, and make sure you go online and buy some tickets come 1st of October.
1st of October, that's the circle
1 year
in the
to
calendar.
go.
Yeah.
Circle it in the calendar.
And how many tickets are on sale, broadly speaking, in the entire tournament?
So when we first started, before we started selling, it was the most successful, 2.5 million tickets available, and we had 1 million of those under $100. We've sold a lot of tickets already, so
2.5 million.
We had 2.5 million tickets available across all 52 matches.
This is
the biggest Rugby World Cup
festival.
Ever. It is indeed, and ticket sales so far have been really good, so it's going to be great.
Awesome.
Really
Thanks,
good.
Chris. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chris.
All good.